or the video and YouTube. So, all right. Drew, whenever you're ready.
Is it going? Hello, gamers, and welcome to week 3, level 3. We had quite a bit of a round level this round. We're going to start with Keaton and Zach. So whoever can answer this one, you both happened to win this CPU, or more so, I should say, Keaton happened to win this for your duo. Keaton or Zach, do you want to talk to me about how you felt about that and how you are feeling now at the end of this levels? How do you feel? How did you feel at the beginning winning, and how do you feel now at the end?
Sure, I'll talk on it. I thought this would be a fun challenge. When you first gave it to us, I was trying it. I was like, hell yeah, I can do this. So I went for it and happened to win after Alan and I said, fuck it, we're going to see what happens. And we went way longer than anyone fucking expected. But going into it, I was just trying to do whatever was something that would benefit me in some way, shape, or fashion. And that included making sure I could lock down the corruptor as well, which I was able to do along with Zach. So for me, this round has overall gone pretty well. And then 2 hours ago, and then after 2 hours ago, yeah, fuck that. I don't know where the fuck we are now. 2 hours ago, that's how I felt. Now, this game went to complete chaos. While I'm here for it, it makes me a little scared going into the...
Awesome, Zach. Do you want to touch on a little bit about what Keaton said? Or anything, Dad? No, you're good. Okay, if you don't want to.
No, all I'll say is I am filled with anxiety, and if I continue talking, oh my god. Sorry, I started receiving a Skype call. If I continue talking, then I won't stop, and then I'll put my foot in my mouth. So I'll just say that I am full of anxiety right now, and yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Now, Keaton mentioned about something of it going to shit in the last 2 hours. Does anyone want to enlighten me on what happened in the last 2 hours? Let's catch people up.
Well, there's just been different people saying that different people were going to go and that like different people were going to be the vote, or they had all the votes. And so like, or like so-and-so has said they're going to vote this way and so-and-so said they're going to vote this way. And so it's been a lot of back and forth, and like someone might have said like, hey, like to me, like they're going to vote some way, but then somebody else tells me that that person has said that they're going to vote another way. So like, I'll go and message that person and be like, this is what I'm hearing kind of thing. So, and then everyone else is like, there's been 3 different chats, like in the live, like the conversations and stuff. So.
Do you think you're going to be voting in the majority tonight? Or debugging in the majority, I think.
I hope so, but I'm not completely sure at this point.
Brian, you did come off mute. Did you have something you wanted to add?
Of course. Well, I mean, let's just get right into it, love. Like, who's this so-and-so said, the he said, the she said. Love, let's just really get and unpack it. Keaton told me as soon as he won that I was the target of the week. So for like the last day, shockingly enough, like I have not met somebody who, like, Odd has campaigned less for himself than Keaton's campaigned for Odd. Like, Keaton has campaigned like all day for me to go. And I guess he felt comfortable all day until like 2 hours ago when, you know, he, I guess, heard that, you know, maybe like a flippy flip was gonna happen. And I guess like he's like scared in his boots that I'm gonna stay or something, because like I'm such a big threat to his game or whatever.
But don't you think that sometimes like campaigning for yourself so strongly can be like adverse and go against you, because moving forward
I mean,
in the
when
game.
the thing is
Can I
You
talk
can go.
for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, I live in Taiwan, so I woke up and brought my kids to school, and then I finally got a chance to talk to people, and you got the chance to talk to people while I was asleep. So good for you. And the fact that Keaton's not pushing for me, he's pushing against you, doesn't mean that I'm on Keaton's good graces. He put me up too. He put me up. I will remember he put me up. He put me in trouble. Okay? So you can't use that. You can't use that. Oh, this and that. No, you can't.
I mean, I didn't say that it would make you and him like work together. That didn't come out of my mouth. I just said that he was
No, but
campaigning
you
for you to
said that he
say.
was pushing for me. He was pushing against you, not for me. He also put me up.
I know,
Think-
but
think I'm
pushing
happy
against
about
me
that?
is pushing for you.
No, it's not. He put us both up. It's not.
Mhm.
It's not. He
Well.
put us both up. We're both in this situation because he put us
Mhm.
here. Okay?
Mhm.
It's not a good situation, but it is what it
Not
is.
at all.
Does anyone have anything to add to anything that Brian or Odd has just said? I know they weren't the only ones in the mix of calls and whatnot today. How can anyone else tell me how they're feeling going into this debugging ceremony? Are you nervous? Are you certain you know what's going to happen? What's going through your minds?
Being. I just want to comment on one thing for a second. I told Brian once I put him up that he was the target, not to the beginning of the round. So it's like I don't think Brian means to lie there, but that I just want to clear when I said it. And I've been pushing for Brian to go, not for Odd to stay. That is what Odd's saying is correct there. If Odd goes. I put him up. I have to be okay if he leaves. But I'm trying, at the end of the day, I'm trying to get Brian out, quite honestly, but I gave him the respect to tell him I was doing that. So he has the opportunity to push for himself, and he has been doing that. But if he's going to push, I'm trying to push back. And we'll see who wins this battle.
Awesome. Thank you, Keaton. And I think, Reese, you were about to say something. I heard you get off mute.
No, it's okay.
Okay. I was just going to give you the floor. Anyone else have anything they'd like to add? So again, Keaton and Zach swept this week. They won CPU, they won Corruptor, and they had the ultimate decision to keep this duo of Brian and Odd as the final glitches. Now, as you all were made aware, after this round on Wednesday, we are going into a double eviction. How does that weigh on anyone's mind and play a factor on who they're voting out tonight? Or are you just worrying about getting through this vote and making sure your numbers and your people are here after tonight? Yeah, I see some.
I mean, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I mean, obviously I'm voting to get through tonight, but I am concerned when it comes to the double eviction. It makes me nervous, especially like with the different types of rounds and stuff we're playing in this game. But I'm working my best to like get to know people and make connections with the people in the game, and also play the game. So you can only do so much. Luck has to be on your side when it comes to winning the challenges and stuff as well. And so I guess we'll see.
This next question I'm going to direct towards Erica. Erica, so there seemed to be a bit of a spat today in the living room. Do you want to kind of walk us through what happened in that spat and what exactly you're thinking?
I don't want to say too much right here. I think it's really more between me and that it happened with. We disagree on how to vote, but that's not really what caused the spat. I think it was more so both of us being frustrated and not being able to understand what the other person was like trying to do tonight. And then I definitely copped a tone. That person was not pleased with me. And I hope we can just move past it because it's been a very stressful day, and I don't want it to be something that is like a thorn in my side for this whole game. I would rather it just be a small, got poked me in the side just this round, and then it smooths over. I would love for that to happen, but we'll see. So. That's all I really want to say about that.
That's a-okay. Thank you for that, Erica. Now, Tamika,
Can I say
how are you? Oh yeah, go for it, Odd. Yep.
So Erica, you said that you were disagreeing when she said that she, was going to vote Brian out. So that means you want to vote me out. Why is that? I'm curious.
Well, to go off of like the kind of what you were saying, it's not that I want you out, it's that I really, really want Brian here. And I guess I'm just saying that in front of everyone right now, but it is what it is. I feel very connected to Brian I knew him going into the game. I have a soft spot for him. That's all it is. It's not personal. It's just like, I know I'm more, I don't know. That's all it is. I don't want you gone. Frankly, I wish neither of you were nominated, but that wasn't my choice. This was not a democracy. It was a bureaucracy. And now you guys are up there and I don't want to make this choice. So I'm sorry, Odd.
It's understandable. I mean, especially if you have a connection with someone. I mean, that's what this game does, put you in those situations.
I hope you understand that. I do like you. It's not.
I understand.
I understand if you're pissed at me.
I do think that I will have the numbers here. That's what I think. And you staying to your word might, get you in trouble, but it also, you stay to your word, which is really important to me. So that's cool.
I appreciate it.
We'll see what happens.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Awesome. And going off of that, so Odd's confident he has the votes to stay. Brian, are you confident you have the votes to stay tonight?
Yeah. I mean, I guess we're both confident that we have the votes. I mean, I've been confident for majority of the day, I would say. So like, I hope that nobody has lied to me directly to my face. And if nobody did lie to me, then I should be fine.
Well, somebody's lying because
Yeah. So what I'm hearing,
somebody's lying
so
to
what
one
I'm
of
hearing,
us.
so what I'm hearing is one of you is going to be blindsided tonight, but which one we do not know yet. I'm gonna kick this next question on over to Alan. So you were neck and neck with Keaton in that CPU competition. How does it feel to be safe? Keaton said out in front of everybody, I got you, you and Reese are safe. And so how did you feel going into this round, knowing that yes, he could have went back on his word, but he kept true to his word and kept you safe? How does that make you feel that you were safe?
No, Keaton said it perfectly. I'm so happy we just said screw it and let's ride it out, see what happens. It was an unreal comp. It was so fun. And of course, losing, you feel vulnerable. The only people who shouldn't have felt vulnerable until the nominations were Keaton and Zach. So until nominations were set and then future locked by them as well, I felt vulnerable. But I do thank them for keeping their word to save me, and that isn't forgotten.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Alan. Now, Sophie, how are you going to be basing your debug tonight? What's going through your mind as you cast this debug?
Well, to be honest, I have been asleep for the past 6 hours, so all of this drama is news to me. It all comes back to trust in these games. Trust is the main thing, so that is how I will be basing my vote today. This is a fever dream. I'm still asleep.
It's a-okay. And then my last question is going to go to Tamika. So Tamika, how did you feel about the duos twist this round? Do you think it played a big factor in how people reacted this round and how you navigated this round, or what's your feelings regarding this duos level?
Oh, I was shocked about the duo, but and also I had a wonderful beast duo. She's cool, so I was glad that I had her. It just worked out for me.
Awesome, and thank you for that. So I am now going to kick it over to our 2 glitches. This is your final opportunity to plead your case to your fellow gamers and tell them why you should stay. Odd, I'll go ahead and start with you. And you're on mute, sorry.
Oh, so I'm in this game because of the crew that designed it, and and Sandy and Drew and Tony and everyone, and I'm so excited to be here and experience this. I'm not huge on the drama. I'm like legitimately not. I do what I can, and what's really important to me is trust. And like if someone helps me, I help them back, and you can count on that. Right? You can count on that. And I'm not all scrambling all over the place, causing drama, saying fake lies, saying somebody said this, somebody said that. I don't do that. I'm just straight up, right? And that's who I am. If you want to play with someone like that, then keep me in. If you want to play with someone that's not like that, then not. So that's my plea. And feel free to come talk to me at any time. Yeah. So there you go. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Odd. Brian, the floor is yours.
Well, I will say that there are two things that I have said to everybody, and they are: one, if somebody shows me loyalty, I always show loyalty back. That is my number one thing in any game that I play. If somebody is loyal to me, I will always be loyal to them. And that is just how it is and how it always will be in games I play. Number two is that I don't do it, so I know that I'm not the liar, but I hate when people unnecessarily lie to me. So if I wouldn't do it, I hope people wouldn't do it to me, because I actually don't go around, like spreading lies. I keep it very much 100% how I feel and very real. And with that, going into future rounds, I have stated no matter what kind of level it is, as long as I'm in the game, Keaton will target me. As long as I'm in the game, I will target Keaton. That is just really how it is. Keaton is one of the best physical players here, and I will do whatever it takes to get him out. So if you keep me, that's a shield for you and a person going after him. That's all I have to say.
Well, you've heard what the two glitches had to say, and now it is the moment of truth. I need you to make your way over to your diary room and send me the name of the glitch you want to debug out of this game. I'll see you guys soon.
Good luck to Brian and good luck to Odd.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone. I have the results. When I read the debug report, the decision is final. The gamer will be asked to say their goodbyes and leave the Zoom call immediately. I'll read the debug report. By a debug report of 7-3, Odd, you are safe. Brian, it's game over. I need you to go ahead and unmute, say your goodbyes, and do what you got to do.
I mean, I'm not bitter. I don't really care. It's a game. I played it for like 2 days. Like I usually play like the rest of my games. Erica, love, all love to you. It was really fun playing with you for the time we played together. I'm so sad to be following Vicky out of the door. But as somebody said, the people who like to speak up are the people who go home. So maybe if, I kept my mouth shut the entire game, like other people have been doing the entire game, I'd still be here. But unfortunately, that's just not that's not how I like to play. And it got to me. So yeah, no regrets. I played how I wanted to play.
Love you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian. It was a pleasure having you. Thank you so much
Bye,
for
Brian.
playing. And we'll see you on the flip side. But this does end your game. See you later.
Again, thank you. Mwah.
Bye, Brian.
And with that, you all have made the top 12. Congratulations to all of you.
Top 12?
Isn't it 12? Or am I 13? 13, thank you. I can't count. Top 13, yes. 3 people have left. So yes, top 13. Thank you, Zach, for keeping me honest. So I'm sure you all are really wanting to know what your next level is. Well, welcome you all to horror level. We are going in blind. Tonight, you all are going to be competing in a competition. However, you are not going to know who wins CPU. And FYI, if you are the winner of CPU, you are safe. So we will get to that. I will explain the challenge. So I'm going to give you, though, you'll need your blindfolds, and I'll give you all about 5 minutes. Got to run to the restroom. I'll give you 5 minutes. We're going to go off live here because this is a private round, so I don't want anyone watching back. So
You take 5 minutes in the bathroom?
No, I have other things I need to do too. But
I'm teasing.
But yeah. So you all go ahead and do what you need, and then it looks like Heaton just got home, so it was perfect timing. And yeah, then we'll get to the challenge. Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.